Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol INPX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Somewhat tricky from a presentation standpoint because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there during the final 30 minutes and you wanted to sell within 2 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking kind of rough because there was that pullback. However, from the big picture of things, again, I get it, there was a pullback today, especially during the final 30 minutes. But from the big picture, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and strategy going into the trade. So let's first start by mapping out some levels of support. The ideal level of support going into next week is going to be right here at, let's see, what is that? 51 cents. You can see 51 cents actually had quite a bit of history today. The bears try to press down through it right there, but the bulls did a great job of holding strong. So if that can continue to happen next week, that would be a huge sign of power. Now, taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things, that is where the purple line here comes into play, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is just going to move itself higher and higher. And from a grand scheme of things perspective, yeah, sure, you want to see the price stay above that, the 51 cent mark there. But as long as the price stays above that purple line, then as far as the overall trend is concerned, it is fully in the bulls' favor. Now, what about areas of resistance? As it stands right now, I'm just going to talk about one level, and I'll explain that in a second, but that is right up here at the 59 cent mark. Yeah, I realize the price did peak its head above there at one point in time, but I think we can all agree the main point of price congestion right up there at 59. Reason I'm just going to talk about one level is, in my opinion, right now, top priority is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is just going through some healthy consolidations and building higher bases, because as long as higher bases are being put into place over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself, which includes breaking areas of resistance. So nice way to end the week today. We'll see how this all unfolds next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.